From Drakenseng, Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition, Episode 39. Welcoming back, Stab.
Okay, just got finished defeating that dragon, Morrigan by herself, soloing, 1 versus 1. Holy shit, that was crazy battle. The dragon started acting really weird, and Morrigan finally was able to kill it. That was a really weird, interesting battle. See, I was too anxious to kill that dragon, forgot to equip all my good equipments. So yeah, a new lesson learned. Okay, let's go pay a visit to Prince Balin. Why the hell do I keep calling him Prince Balin?
Now we got our hands.
I am the real Prince Balin. Okay, let's put them to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. What's up with this? Someone got killed. Liliana. Okay, you golem, go over there. These two hammer people are in my way.
By the stone, I can't be late.
Shit, dog got killed.
Your head will make lovely crunching noises. What's going on?
God damn, Liliana. I'm really thinking of replacing you with a healer and bringing Zevran along. How come we can't use it?
By the ancestors. Good on you, Warden. Caught in the act.
Let's repair her real quick. Okay, I can't use it.
I guess desperate times drive people to strange
What is
things.
going on here? Yeah, I cannot use the injury kit. What is going on here? Okay, I think I ran into a bug or something. So if one of your characters... See, one of my characters have this right here, crushed arm. Penalty to damage, same as dog. Dog also has an injury. I cannot use the injury kit for some reason. So this is a definite problem right here. What is going on? Still in Orzammar? Go speak to Vortak Gavarn, Prince Balin's, I guess you can say, retainer. Let me see. He can be found in the assembly chamber. check the map. Let's see. Assembly chambers over here, pretty close by.
Old King Endrin would
I can't
weep to see
believe House
Orzammar in
Harrimont
such
would
a
overstep
state.
itself like this.
I suppose that building the city in the midst of a pool of molten rock saves invaders the trouble of burning it.
Must we stand so close to the edge? Can you not feel the mountain directly over our heads?
Even I could shatter from this height, surely.
I require a moment of silence to take in this magnificent sight.
Who in the heck just spoke? I didn't recognize that voice. What the hell? That was weird. Some weird random like voiceover that I don't have in my party. Hovering over Morgan. Morgan got possessed or something. Got some funny bugs and glitches in this game, in this playthrough. Here he is.
I heard you had returned to his exile. What insult do you mean by coming here?
Let's try to trick him. Pretend I'm on their side, I forgive him, and then backstab him. That would be the right thing to do. I never got to congratulate my brother on his rise to power.
It's difficult to believe that. After you left, many cruel accusations fell on Balin. He could only assume they came from you. Why would he trust you now?
Persuade? Yeah, let's try my persuasion skill. It's part of the game. He won. I'd have done the same.
If you wish to convince me of your goodwill, you'll have to show you've put the past behind you.
If Balin promises me troops, I'll help him take the throne.
As if you would give up the throne of Orzammar to throw your lot in with these surfacers. The prince has no reason to aid you, and I suggest you not seek his attention. You might not like what happens. Last time we met, you were hardly civil. Is there more you would say now?
Okay. Then it's by law. You need to obey me by law. Let's show him some papers.
Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Okay. Is there any way I could help?
My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harrimont for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests.
What do I need to do?
Harrimont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrimont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrimont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
Okay. Isn't there someone you could report to him to?
Normally, the Shapers would handle this sort of accusation. As I'm sure you remember, their libraries hold all our laws and records. They should be the final arbiters of this debate. Unfortunately, the Shaper of Memories is the most important among them, and his grandfather was Lord Harrimont's aunt's first cousin. Obviously, we cannot expect him to offer an unbiased opinion.
He'll hold a distant relative over his duty.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised a kinslayer has forgotten the importance of family loyalty. The Shaper is biased, and if you want Prince Balin's help, you'll have to show where your loyalties lie. Will you do it?
Okay, of course I'll do it. I would just pretend to be working for them.
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Okay. Now, here's where the fun begins.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrimont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
Let's go ahead and tell him. Wartail wants me to show the people that Hermite is a cheat.
That you spoke to him even after our discussion is not reassuring. So have you decided to earn my lord's trust, or will you throw your lot in with the snakes?
I still haven't decided.
Do not tarry. Proving starts this afternoon.
So you can either enter the provings under Lord Hermite, or you can do this for Prince Balin. Or there's the third option, which I'm doing right now. There might be even more options, but...
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respects to the rightful king, Prince Balin.
So let's go speak to Lady Dace.
What do you want? Are you a messenger from some other Desher?
Do you not recognize me? I am the prince.
The exile? Your house declared you dead. I have no business with you.
You may want to look at these papers.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Does that mean you won't change your vote?
My vote is the voice of my house. I cannot go against the wishes of my lord. Unfortunately, he won't be back for weeks. He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient tide. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him. The Dace family would be in your debt.
Okay. If you're gonna be in my debt, how would I know where to find your father?
He was searching an old Idukan site. Actually, it's the same place you had all that distasteful business with your brother Trian. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go?
Okay.
So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life. How interesting.
Yep. Balin is going to be king. Not exactly. Not before
Lord
I
Aruman is
take
the
him out
voice of
first.
tradition, and the public has a right to know.
I have heard nothing from House Idukan. Please don't forget us, my lord. What could be more important than your son?
Oh yeah. Forgot about this one. Let's see. Of noble birth. I guess I can take care of that one first, maybe. It's not over here though. Maybe pay a visit to the Shaper. Shaper is over here. Shaper it. Shaper is the person that keeps all of the like history and biography, all the other stuff, all the information for like every citizen or whatever, every dwarf in Orzammar.
Why does the Swamp Witch still travel with the Grey Wardens?
You are of the opinion that I should not be?
I am curious. It seems as if it has little reason to stay.
The same could be said of you. There is no control rod commanding your presence, Gollum.
I have no history and thus no purpose. The same cannot be said for the Swamp Witch. Its purpose is simply unknown.
Keep asking questions and I shall turn into a bird. I can do that.
I have no fear of birds.
Oh, I didn't say you were afraid. I would simply hover out of reach. Hovering, waiting until...
Enough! I shall be silent.
Excellent choice.
Shell and Morgan certainly having a good time together.
Is it true there's civil war on the surface, too?
Thief! Who would dare take from the memory?
Excuse me, I can't chat.
Did you say thief? I'm here to bring law and order.
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief and a shaper. What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
I guess it's my job to bring that man back. Bring the book back.
Of course.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
Okay. I could look in return for some of that Ortan wealth. I need some cash right now to help me bribe some people.
You can't go into the deep roads and find some lost Tig by yourself. There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly or some great lord.
I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
She just believed me when I said Grey Warden. I have no badge to show or anything.
I'm sorry, you'll have to bother someone else with your questions.
Okay, let me bother this guy then.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zibor, the shaper of memories.
I am no stranger to Orzammar.
Your exile is written in the memories, Warden. I am sorry, but Orzammar cannot be your home, nor I your shaper. We must all obey the ancestors' rules.
Could you look into these papers for me? I think he's talking about those landowner papers.
These are Harrowmont lands promised here. But these are not the deals we approved at the Shaperate. Where did you get these?
Where did you get these? Vortag Gavorn gave them to me. That bastard, right?
And he scripted these counterfeits? This is a serious crime. I will have the Ministry of Lands begin an investigation into the Gavorns immediately.
Excellent. The papers are forged? That's outrageous. I will not take part in their criminal activities.
Not entirely. There were 2 promised deals, but their terms differed significantly from what is presented here. It appears the scripter altered the dates and locations of the agreements to make them identical.
Is it true you're related? Wait, what do you know about Vortag Gavorn?
The Gavorn family is a minor one, founded when a daughter of the Ferender house married down to a warrior caste man. Her brother died, leaving her family heirless. So the Assembly granted him a new family name and allowed him to adopt his daughter's children as heirs. Vortag Gavorn is on record asking the Assembly to bar Harrowmont from King Endrin's sick room. He's a vocal supporter of Prince Balin.
Is it true you're related to him?
He is a kinsman, yes. If you count to the 6th degree of remove, I am related to every noble lineage still represented in Orzammar. I can even trace my descendant directly to House Sigmund, which lost its tide to the Darkspawn 13 generations ago.
Can you tell me what's Prince Balin's up to?
The prince consulted me before his father died. He wanted to know about King Bimo, the last king to rule during a blight. I told him Bimo made many changes during his rule. The assembly was even disbanded for a 2-year period. Bimo declared that, in times of war, the warrior caste answered directly to the king, and all voting was suspended. Balin seemed quite interested.
Okay. Do you get to vote on the next king?
The Shaperit do not vote. We simply record history as it happens.
But do you have a preference for a king?
I cannot speak my opinions. History can be changed with a careless word.
You obedient servant. Thank you. I need to have words with someone.
You are an outsider, Warden, but not outside the law. I hope you will not do anything to challenge the stability of Orzammar.
Of course, I am all about law. A lawful evil type. Let's check out the library. Get some nice bonus EXP. Look at that. Leveled up from just reading that postal sign.
Yes.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Search of the True Prophet. It's a book. Let's say book gifts for a certain person later on. I got a new sword, ageless. From killing that dragon. Morgan actually killed it, but she can't equip it, I don't think. That's really too bad, because we don't have any... Well, I'm the only warrior that can actually use it. But I don't have skill points for it, so... It's kind of a waste. Let's heal that. Liliana. I think dog is also... Holy shit. Dog, what have you been doing? So you can't heal dog because he's not actually counted as a companion when he's right there, because this is a modification. So I think you have to do this.
Pigeon crap.
I have 2 dogs now. That's pretty funny. But I think you have to do this. Yeah, you have to do this in order to cure him, which is kind of annoying. So if you get injured, then you're probably screwed until you get back to a safe spot.
Yes.
Okay, I think I did my job. Pretended I was going to help Vortag Gavorn, and then sold him out. Reported him for illegal activities. I think that's what a lawful evil would do. I did that so I can like weaken Prince Balin's claim to the throne, as well as increase my claim to the throne. Let's see, of Noah birth. I think I'll take care of that one first. Looks like I can still do that. I can still go to the deep roads and find show the promissory notes. Even though I told the Shaper. Maybe they'll arrest him later.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont's insinuations against
I
Lord
hope you
Balin
support Lord
reveal the
Harrowmont.
truth.
Free Warden arrives in Orzammar, undoubtedly to offer assistance to Lord Harrowmont.
I did not expect to see you again.
It'll be
I'm
2
afraid
years
you will
tomorrow.
find much change.
By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Ogren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha! I'll...
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
Yeah, that's another companion you can have, Ogren.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
I'm not gonna like go through unnecessary like dialogue since I already know some of it. I might just pick the ones that stick to my character, or something that's new that I never like saw in my first playthrough, since I never played as a dwarf noble. What do you mean barely warrior cast?
Well, he killed Lord Mino's youngest son in a duel to first blood. It was a huge scandal. Ogren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the Deep Roads. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled.
But were you and Ogren about?
It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the Deep Roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching.
Okay, I should leave before you're gonna start complaining about me too.
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again.
Let's go take care of my child. I thought I slept with 2 of them. I guess one of them got pregnant or something. I thought I'd... Don't remember that Morty. It didn't exactly show her name either.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
Filda. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything over here that suggests us how to do that. You store the family name or whatever. Let's go to taps. Wait, what is this? What's going on?
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia's not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
Who you looking at?
I'm gonna follow you guys if you don't mind. See what's going on here.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
You get out of here. This is private business.
Looks more like extortion.
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carter's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
I don't think so. Let's try intimidating him. Take a good look. Do you really want to start this?
Whoa, whoa! Alright, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Yeah, obey your master.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
You could by letting me look around your store.
I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
It better be. I'll take that. Holy shit, 4 gold? Did I just buy it for 4 gold? Okay, let me equip my... I forgot about this. Let me equip my merchant items.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store.
Yeah.
I'm showing you the lowest prices.
Rock salve increases the armor resistance, movement speed attachment. This might come in handy though. I think I need better potions. Let's see if Morgan can make some first. Get some of these recipes. I think you need lifestone. This one sells for a lot. I would hate to sell this since this is the prize I got from killing that dragon, but I don't really have a well, I'm not gonna bring along a two-handed sword wielder. Two-handed sword wielder, yeah. And it sells for a lot, so let's go ahead. What the hell? You don't want this? You're not taking this? You bastard. So he only sells things, he doesn't buy things. Come on, man. Alright, let me make some potions real quick. I think I need better potions, health poultice. Okay. Lyrium potion, probably need more of those as well. Let's get 20 of those. The reason why I did that is because, you know, even though I'm evil, I still have to keep law and order. And I did take advantage of that discount anyways, so it was not like it's for nothing. Like good, like lawful good, they just save people because it's the law. Lawful evil, they save people too, but they want benefits. I think that's the difference. I don't know, in my opinion.
The great paragon Branca will never return. The ancestors have taken her from
Let's see here. I guess let's pay a visit to Tapsters. I think another person that I have a mission for is in here. Vortex says Lord Helmy can be found in Tapsters.
Leave me be, Kinslayer.
Is that how you speak to your king? Once I become king, I'm gonna put you in a prison. Lord help me.
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in Orzammar?
Paramount is double dealing you. What do you think of the candidates for king?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Court in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Paramount is double dealing you and Lady Dace.
Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And we'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day.
So you switch your vote to Balin. So I vote for Helmont if you didn't want the land.
I actually thought he was the better candidate. You must think I'm pretty sodding naive, huh? They're all the same, well-dressed, blood-sucking cave ticks. I'll have to inform Mother that Lord Harrowmont hasn't bought our vote after all.
Okay. Now I just need to... Now I just need to find Lord nrue Dace in Deep Roads. The reason why I'm doing this is to earn Vortex Gavarn's trust. Once I earn his trust, and then we'll see what happens next. Maybe I should pay a visit to the Deep Roads first. I mean Dust Town. I don't know where of Noble Birth is, so maybe it's in Dust Town. But before I do that, I think it's been a while, so I'll save right here and move on to another video.